Alright everyone, I want to welcome you all to Fate Extra Triple C. This game is the sequel, or considered a sequel, but more so an alternate route to the game Fate Extra, which is essentially a dungeon crawler and also an alternative timeline to the original Fate Stay Night series. And well, let me tell you all right now that this game has been fan translated by a group called Iwakura Productions, I believe, and they've done a fine job with this because this game was never localized to the States, and the only game that we got was Fate Extra. And because of their hard work, this game was finally released in English for us all to understand and finally enjoy. So I've been waiting for this moment, guys. I've been really excited to play this game, and here we are. It's already holiday season right now, guys, like the perfect time to be playing this, and if anything else, I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, so if anything, guys, hope you all enjoyed this one, and let's get started.
Start. 確認しました。お帰りなさいませ。ようこそ。こんにちは。Welcome。いつものように大変長らくお待ちしておりました。マスター、ここは量子虚構世界シリアルファンタズム。略称セラフに作られた仮想空間つくみはら学園です。失礼ですが規則ですので、あなたのバリューをスキャンします。ラベル編入生、カテゴリー U 測定拒否権につき免除、クオリティ E-、確認しました。それでは表側の記録を読み込みます。申し訳ございません。記録の読み込みに失敗しました。あなたの名前が必要です。あなたの心が必要です。あなたの証が必要です。
I like how it says name, heart, and proof, even though the dialogue is the same each time.
恐縮ですが、もう一度、あなたのお名前と性別、契約サーバントを入力してください。
Alright. What's my name? Very well. Yes. Oh, that's right, we get to pick, huh? Standard, a balance of combat capabilities. Archer, technical, fight by reinforcing projection skills. Caster, strong skills but physically weak. Gilgamesh, overwhelm enemies with unlimited weapons. Alright, I always liked Saber, so we'll go with Saber for now. Yeah.
確認しました。お待ちしておりました。おはようございます。それでは、いってらっしゃいませ。
Morning. Progress at time, 0%. Oh man, it's been so long since I last played this game, guys, so the only thing I really remember about it is the rock, paper, scissors gameplay of it, mechanic. But, well, let's try it again. It's a bright, sunny morning as I make my way to school. I should really be used to commuting by now. I still can't seem to remember the way here. Soon enough, I arrive in front of the school gate. There's still plenty of time left. Other students in the same uniform pass through the gate in peaceful harmony. Continuing my main routine, I also head for the gate. Then, I feel as if someone's calling for me, so I hurry up until I see my friend Student Council President Issei Ryudo standing there. Which reminds me, starting today, they would be doing inspections to ensure we were in compliance with school rules. It was Public Morals Awareness Month or something. Good morning. Lovely weather we're having, don't you think? It's a perfect day for studying. Why are you giving me that you're acting weird today look? What, you want to know if I'm going to inspect your uniform and if Public Morals Awareness Month is still going on? You're a man that says some strange things. I haven't heard of such an event. Perhaps there's an error in your records. So it seems. I have no idea why I mistook that event to be today myself. I laugh it off, telling Issei it's nothing, then head towards the school building. Oh, wait a moment. There's a favor I'd like to ask of you. Sorry, but before you go to class, could you close up the supply room on the first floor? I forgot to lock it. Given my duties, I'm unable to move from here. Can you do that for me? Given my role. I forgot, am I in a virtual reality world or something? The storage room on the first floor. If I recall, it's at the end of the hallway to the left of the entrance. I still have time until homeroom starts, and answer a question from Issei himself. There's no reason to refuse. Yes, that's excellent. All the other students simply passed me, so I'm glad you came along. Honestly, some strange people have joined the faculty too. I'm about to collapse under all the stress. If I had someone like you, Michael, the girl in charge of the infirmary, and I would have had it much easier, but... No, that was inconsiderate of me. I'd never try to coerce you into joining the student council. Here's the key to the storage room. See ya. Here's to another good day with no regrets. He thanks me in an exaggerated manner and resumes his task of overseeing the main gate. He told me that Public Morals Awareness Month doesn't start today, but here he is. The student council president is as diligent as a fine-tuned machine. I say goodbye to Issei and head for the school building, squinting against the sunlight that didn't really feel like early summer or early spring. And so, Michael Lee's day begins once again. Access to system granted. You may exit via the triangle button. Oh. Alright, let's check out options for a second. Background music. There you go. Let's lower it a bit. And, yeah, everything is good. I'm fine with this. Oh, it reset. Okay. Can we... Oh, confirm. That's what I did wrong. Okay. There you go. Alright, do we have a map here? We don't have a map. Okay. Can I? I can't run on the... Oh, I can. He shoots. The ball hit the net with a thump, slowly rolled back, and eventually returned to its original position. Search schoolyard. No, I don't really need to search the schoolyard. I can... Hold on a second. I'm using my analog, but then he tends to stop running after a while, so I'm curious. Hey, let's drop by the station today before going home. Sure, we could go grab some donuts too. Yeah, you could. Wait, what? Schoolyard. Lock up the storeroom at the end of the first floor hallway. Okay, so that's the jump. I'm just testing the running. Oh, so when I don't use the analog, I can run straight without stopping. Okay, let's see. Wow, perfect. Oh, here you are. I've got a message from Editor-in-Chief. She wants to talk, so go see her after school. No wonder you're the newspaper club's ace. You're expected to do big things. Am I now? Someone left a line marker here. Maybe they used it during gym class and then just left it here. Alright, cool. I left the volleyball club because I have exams this year. Now I've gained weight. Around here, see? It's embarrassing for a disciplinarian, isn't it? But... Wow. Pain suddenly rushes through my left hand. Wondering why, I checked the back of it. On my left hand, a bruise resembling a rune had appeared. I don't remember seeing it before. I wonder if I hurt myself somewhere. Wait, I used it already? The pain soon subsided. It was just a dizzy spell. I take a deep breath and pull myself together. It's just... I feel like I've heard an extremely familiar voice. Was that Sakura? Wait, can I... Yep, I can go back. Cool. 7%. You can check your next goal by pressing the start button. Alright. By the end of the hallway, right? Okay, search. This is classroom 1A. Even though no one is around, the sound is so absolute that it's somewhat unnerving. Alright, wait, hold on. Classroom 1A. Unnerving, alright. 1B. Gotta find the storage room. We have the keys to it too. Here we go. This is the entrance. If I had to say what this door is used for, I have no clue. Izzy said this was the supply room, so I figured this is the space for storing things no one's using. Alright, in the case, there's no reason for me to go inside. I take the key out of my pocket. Better hurry up and lock it so I gotta get to class. Oh, that sound come from inside just now? Since I was tasked with locking this door, I can't just ignore it. Put my ear to the door to listen in on what's happening inside. Whatevs, now it's time to chill. Sure, it's just me here, but chilling means I get to munch on all the snacks. Isn't it great to be so comfy without having to do anything? I'm one of the real winners. All the others are way too amazing, like damn, way too serious, way too desperate. I leave that holy water to PKs. I mean, I should be fine to hide out here until the winner gets called. Camping my way to victory. Jinako, you genius, you. There's actually someone in there. I'm knocking on the door and ask if someone in there. The suspicious sounds continue for about a minute before settling down. I take a deep breath and knock on the door again. I announce my entrance, then open the door. Oh, he's hiding in the locker. Hold on a second. I think when I reloaded, I have to fix the sound again. I have to went back. There you go. Alright. Could be wrong. Or, hold on, I can use... Wait, you know what? Screw it. I was going to use another slot. Investigate the storeroom. I'll investigate you first. This here is the problem. Not that I really want to know any more than that. Come on, at least do a better job of hiding it. Then I could pretend nothing was wrong and leave it at that. Now I have no choice but to point it out. So I take a deep breath and... Hey you, get out already.
中の人などいない。僕はただの喋るロッカーっす。鉄っす。鉄クレっす。すなわちこれが本当のヘビーメタルっす。
If lockers could talk, is that what it would say? Someone's desperately trying to shut the door from the inside, but the door won't actually close. This person A doesn't really fit into the locker. And let's open the door. Sorry, but I don't have time to be nice about it. I opened the locker immediately and then... 避けるとかひどいっす。Who are you?
ところで誰っすか君。神聖不可侵な女子部屋に侵入するとか、気持ち的には速攻通報したいっす。
This incredibly suspect person glares at me with furrowed brows. I should be throwing out the questions first here, but I get the feeling that doing so would just make things worse. First off, I told her my name in class, then I threw out the questions. No matter how I look at it, she's not a student. Who is this woman? Where's this girl's room she spoke of?
「どこからどう見ても女子部屋っす。1ヶ月近く掃除してないからちょっと散らかってるように見えるだけっす。
Really now?
仕方ないっすよね。ここにはヘルパーさん来ないから。隠れ住んでる身分は辛いっつうか。
Living and hiding here?
ああ、しまった。今のなし。とっぽい顔してるからつい口が滑っちまったぜ。僕はジナコカリギリ。この学園の補欠教員で今は暇を持て余してる倉庫警備員みたいな。
Quite the irresponsible substitute teacher now, aren't we? Substitute teacher? This obvious slop of a woman is?
だらしないのは否定しないっす。できる女と気づかれるのも面倒だからあえてのんびりしてるみたいな。いわゆるエリートニートっすよ。
I see. So you do nothing and are useless, I take it.
それはただのニートっす。奴らは奴らで可愛い雑魚っすけど一緒にしないでほしいっすね。ジーナコさんはエリートですから。一応部活の顧問とかしてるっすよ。帰宅部とか直帰部とかぼっち友の会とか。
Go home club. I love that club already. The no friend society and the straight home club. Junako puffs her chest with an air of pride. Her breasts sway even under the hood of her strap. This woman said she was a substitute teacher. A dubious tale, but I don't have time for this right now, and it doesn't seem like she's a bad person. I decided to tell her that if she's gonna live in the storeroom, then to keep this key and lock the door.
なんと、倉庫の鍵ゲット。これ欲しかったんすよ。これでますます閉じこもれるっす。
Sure thing.
そういうことでさっさと立ち去るっす。ジーナコさんには掲示板のパトロールというルーチンワークが詰まってるっすからね。
Go on already, she said as she showed me the door. It's almost time for homeroom. I know to hurry up and leave without being told to.
ちょっと待つっす。出て行けと言われて素直に出て行くとか淡白っすね。それともやっぱりここ変っすか。なんか汚いっていうか廃残車の匂いがするっていうか近寄りたくないっていうかぶっちゃけ僕変っすか。
Nah, you're alright.
本当に？
Do I have to answer twice?
本当に？
Oh, I guess I have no choice but to answer. I gave her a clear-cut answer. It wouldn't help anyone to mince words.
変っていうやつが変なんです。聞いた僕が天才だったっす。念願のアイスソーじゃなくって倉庫の鍵をくれたからいい人かと思えばこれっすか。もういいです。ゲラー！やっぱりリアルに期待することなんて何一つもねえのです。
I've somehow been run out of the storeroom. I hear a click-clack from the keys locking the door. It seems that it's been tightly shut from the inside. Junako Karigiri. As I leave the dark storeroom, I think to myself how odd it is. Have there always been participants like that here? Hey, wait. I used a pretty weird phrase just now. I wonder if I'm still half asleep. I feel more restless this morning than I've ever been. Might be a fever, so I should probably head home right after school. But not before going to homeroom, right? Yeah, I am enjoying this game. It's been so long, but is she new? Dude? Female student, good morning, Lee. If you loaf around this much, you'll end up being late. Huh? Why would that worry me, you ask? Come on, we're both in two-way, aren't we? Yeah. Search. The exam schedule has been posted. Exams. I regret even thinking about this topic. Who are you? Did you happen to notice the students wearing different color uniforms? Black uniforms are worn by the Public Morals Committee and club presidents. And other colors, is that it? Inside the faculty office, the teachers are all busy preparing for their classes. It's the usual scene before the school day begins. I get yelled at if I went into the faculty office now, so I'm not gonna do that. Or we don't go at all, right? Is this homeroom? School building 1F. Head to class 2. Oh, I have to go upstairs. Alright. There's a garden. 2A. I just got to the stairs leading to the second floor. Then, I suddenly heard a voice overhead. It sounds like, say, the frantic footsteps of a woman who just slipped. It sounds like nothing. Someone's really falling down right now. Of course, we grab our ass. With a sudden crash, I fall on my back into the hallway. I hit the back of my head onto the hard floor. My brain shakes and my eyes spin. What on earth just happened? Setting aside my blurred vision, let me see what's going on here.
まあ乱暴な手触りですのね女のどこを触っているのか分かっているのですか
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say she's also gonna be a participant in the Holy Grail Wars we're about to embark upon, huh? Sure enough, my fingers weren't grasping at the sky. They've almost dissolved into a great mass.
そんなもぎ取るような勢いで恥ずかしい私も力が入りません
You could try to resist a little bit, you know? I'm just saying. Its impact is incredible. It's like my hand is melting. I squeeze and the juicy flesh springs back, and yet my fingertips supporting her weight won't let go of her clothes. Rather, it's as if they're glued and being consumed. There's such a ridiculous plenty of volume, reminiscent of the bountiful plots of the earth.
お許しくださいませこのような公共の場でなんて私困ります
I like how the main character gets poetic when it comes to these types of situations. It's hilarious.
ですが忍び子のように求める魂を誰が諌められましょう
Well, you could admonish. However, technically this is your fault for being so clumsy. But again, whatever.
指だけでなく唇まで使うなんて
Or you could get up. Again, not a hard thing for you. You're okay. You fell on me, remember? A term is born within my mind which I coined Magnifi Meat. A carnivore is set off by the sight of fresh meat because its five senses tell it that the meat is delicious. Similar to how that works, there supposedly exists meat that energizes the five senses merely by its beauty. But, come to think of it, why am I suffocating like this?
こんなに激しくされたのは初めてです私の胸にそれほどの恨みがあるのでしょうか
I have an even more honest question. Why are you not getting up yet?
まるで底なしの国道のよういいえ呼吸にあえぐ魚のような魚のような不覚です私の不注意でしたこの胸であなたの呼吸を妨げていたなんて
Well, if we had to die, right? What a way to go.
申し訳ありませんすぐに起き上が
Good job.
また頭を打ってしまわれて今のもやはり私の不注意によるものでしょうかもし起きは確かですかどうしましょう返事がありません あと少しでホームルームが始まりましょうに。私、重ねてご迷惑を。
Ow! What the heck am I doing here? All I remember is that something incredible fell on me, and that I came to my senses after I hit the back of my head. When I pulled myself together and looked up, there was the face of an unfamiliar woman before me.
Ah, よかった。気がつかれたのですね。ほっとしました。生きているのでしたら、きちんとお礼ができますもの。と言っても、今は時間がありません。ありがとう、かわいい学生さん。お名前を伺っても？
She's way too close. If she leans down on me that sensually, there's no way I could think normally. Anyways, I managed to tell her my name. Michael Lee, is it?
優雅な魚みたい。良いお名前をお持ちですのね。このお礼はいずれ必ず。授業の準備がありますので、私は一足先に失礼させていただきます。それではまた後ほど。この先もどうかよろしくお願いしますね。素敵なマスターさん。
That's a very odd thing to say to someone you just met. I understand the context, I'm just saying. It's a weird thing to say. Master? What's that? I wanted to ask about it, but the woman was gone. All that was left was a light, lingering scent, like a kindled home a bonfire. Actually, that woman's scent is now all over my uniform. Yeah, I've been through some outrageous things this morning. If a classmate saw what happened just now... Just now... Someone actually saw me. The one in the red school uniform who's glaring at me like I'm a human garbage is my classmate who recently transferred in, Leo. Leo seems to have seen the entire thing from the top of the stairs. Hey, I said as I waved at him.
おはようございます。朝からお盛んですね。
She fell on me, sir. So said Leo with an angelic smile as he went on ahead to classroom 2A. Alright. Save state options. Alright, let's go. Who are you, dude? Oh, if it isn't Lee, aren't you coming in a little late today? Teacher's not in yet, so hurry and get your butt in there. You might want to talk to me a little bit more kindly, sir. What's this? Tsukimihara Time Special Edition, Terror in a Strange Place, Gateway to the Paranormal. Our staff investigative reports that the archery range is a gateway to the spirit world. Said to have been a graveyard during the Edo period. What awaited us there was... Continue the next issue. Alright, well. Homeroom? Yep. I entered classroom 2A, quite the morning and all before homeroom started. As I took my seat and started to relax, my friend Shinji Mato came over to talk to me.
いやあ、どうしたんだ？今朝はギリギリじゃないか。真面目なだけが取り柄のくせに。あ、もしかしてピースジャーナルにハマっちゃってた？やめとけって。あそこはお前みたいな凡人が行っていい場所じゃない。あれは選ばれたプレイヤー。
every Shinji is still an ass.
そう一握りのゲームチャンプだけが発言し信者を得るべき場所だからね。わかる？現在バトルスコア7800万、ワールドランキングナンバー2のこの僕のための天才の城なのさ。
Shinji Mato, as you can see, he's like if you put overly self-conscious elitists and spotlighting Hog into a blender and mixed it all in one. If you ask me how we still managed to be friends after so many years, here's how I'd answer you. Shinji may have personality issues, but his grades in school and skill in gaming measure up to his big mouth. If only he could read the mood, then people really would worship him. It is what seems to be the consensus of all the girls in school. Also, the piece of journal that Shinji's talking about is a massive European bulletin board system, PJ for short. It's not a place for the typical sharing of information, but a hunt for the deeper, self-proclaimed experts.
おや、相変わらずネット上で無双しているのですね、シンジは。
はあ？なんだよ今の笑い。何か言いたいことがあるのかよ、レオ。文句があるならスコアで語ってほしいね。
いえ、先ほどリアルで無双している方を見てしまったので、つい。格差社会というのは確かに残酷ですね。僕も考えを改めます。
Leo directs a casual smile over to me. He's referring to the incident by the stairs from earlier. Leo Bistario Harley, a boy who just recently transferred to this school, heir to a certain famous plutocracy, and a child prodigy who skipped grades. At first I was scared of how different we were in upbringing and ability, but now we casually talk just like this. I think the three of us went through a major shared experience together. That experience is why we understand each other. But what was it? Oh well, if I can't remember, then it must not have been that big of a deal.
ところでシンジ、PJ ではまだ例の噂が立っているのですか？聖杯戦争とかいう。
ああ、立ってるよ。いざ競い合え魔術師たちよ。聖杯は勝ち残った最後の一人のいかなる望みをも叶えるだろう。なんて手垢のついた触れ込みでさ、どこの運営かもわからないし、そもそも参加方法もわからない。うさんくさいったらないよね。管理人も放置しているし、一体何なんだって話。
Holy Grail War? Where have I heard that before?
でも興味は湧きますね。いかなる願いでも叶えるですか。例えばあなたならどんな願いを口にしますか？
A wish. Even if you ask, I can't just think of one on the top of my head. There are a lot of things I want, but they're all things I can get if I worked hard enough. When they say any wish, it feels like it has the nuance of being something you could never get on your own. I can't really think of any huge wish I could have right now.
そうですか。あなたらしいですね。
そういうレオはどうなんだよ。みんなが驚くような願いとかあるの？
もちろんですよ。僕はそのために月見原に転入して。おかしいな。僕が転入したのは父の都合でしたよね。
That's right, I answer. Leo and his older brother both transferred to Tsukimihara about half a year ago. Though I don't remember when I heard it. The fact of it has definitely been recorded.
そうですよね。思い違いをしていたようです。ああ、次はユリウス兄さんに聞いてみましょうか。兄さんはあれで面白い願いを持っていそうですし。
あのさ、なんでそこであの陰気な兄ちゃんの話になるのかな。次にどんな願いがあるんだいって振られるの。話の流れ的に僕だよね。
Julius is Leo's older brother. Julius does all the driving for Leo to and from school and is kind of like a butler. The entire student body goes crazy over the sight of him rolling up to the main gate in the Rolls Royce.
ねえ、二人とも聞いてる？僕、 アジア圏のゲームチャンプなんだよ。もっとこう扱い方があるんじゃない？
Yeah, yeah, what would you wish for? Sit after your number one.
お前も頭が悪いね。僕の友人でありながらそんなこともわからないなんて。僕の願いはただ一つ。この地上で誰もが目を見張るスコアを残すことさ。
なるほど。そのためには欧州のゲームチャンプを倒さなくてはいけませんね。
あいつはただの凡人だよ。プレイ時間が膨大なだけのいわゆる廃人チートプレイヤーだ。純粋なテクニックと判断力、インスピレーションなら僕の圧勝さ。見てろよレオ、来週にはジナコを蹴って僕が晴れてナンバーワンプレイヤーだ。
確かに次のキャンペーンはシンジの独壇場ですね。頑張ってください。ナンバーワンの暁には僕もお祝いをしましょう。
本当だな。聞いたか。来週はレオの豪邸で新人王祭りだぞ。楽しみにしておけよな。
While we were talking idly, the bell for homeroom rang. The teacher in charge of our class is a noisy one. As a matter of fact, as soon as the bell rings, you can hear what's like a wild animal stomping in from the hallway. Stomping in, or not. The entire class gasps from this unexpected development. The classroom goes dead silent. It was someone we've never seen before, that this school's never seen before, a woman dressed as a Buddhist nun. She must be in her 20s, with a gentle gaze and a graceful stance. She exudes a womanly charm in spite of her rigid nun's uniform. Everyone is shocked by this woman's presence. Without a word, her eyes follow her as she heads to the lectern. But my situation was quite a ways different. It was because I had an unexpected encounter with this woman just a bit ago.
朝から驚かせてしまってごめんなさい。皆さんの当惑はごもっとも。ですので、自己紹介をさせていただいても。
The Buddhist nun acknowledges the entire class's bewilderment with calm, or rather, with cheer. Then, with a graceful motion, she bows. Her movements were as fluid as the wind and conveyed straight away how earnest she was.
藤村大河と申します。今日からこの学園で教鞭を持つことになりました。
I was about to say, you can't, I was thinking our homeroom teacher was going to be Taiga, and then we get this nun character, and it turns out she is Taiga, just a different interpretation of her.
どうかよろしくお願いしますね。
いい。
Shinji always starts with a contrarian stance, but this time he immediately turned to Jelly. I guess Shinji has a soft spot for mature women. Regardless, it's no surprise that even Shinji would get entranced. Everything about this nun's, Miss Fujimura's appearance exudes purity. I can promise you, dude, there's nothing pure about this particular incarnation of Taiga. I guess one could even call her appearance affectionate. If I have to redirect everyone to the point where she fell on top of us, I will. That voice, that posture, those eyes, that smile, all of that is saying that she means as well. But there's a strange feeling of discomfort that nips at me from the back of my neck. I feel like the name Taiga Fujimura calls a far different image to mind.
おや？後ろの席に座っているのは？
なんだって？
I awkwardly greeted her back, partly just because our eyes met. And then, she gave me the greatest smile, one that would melt whoever saw it.
なんという幸運でしょう。先ほどは本当にありがとうございました。あの熱い抱擁、私、忘れられません。
Could you not word things the way you do, please?
何抜け駆けしてんだよお前。タイガ先生と面識があるとか何様。それ以前に抱擁ってどんな意味？
恋人同士で抱き合うことですね。それはもう大変積極的な、生徒にあるまじき銃声でした。
恋人同士だと？何やってんだよ。先生を好きになっちゃダメなんだぞ。漫画でもよく言ってるじゃんか。
With the critical damage from Leo's words, the classroom turned into a melting pot of gossip. There were girls with eyes sparkling from the gossip. There were envious and fussing boys. Shinji, resentful, cursed me under his breath. As I watched the uproar before me, there stood Miss Fujimura warmly waving at me. I scrunched my brows and sighed. Looks like these ordinary days have gone through some big changes. Oh, we're at evening already? Damn. This is where Shinji sits. There's nothing in his desk. Essentially, Shinji's desk is neatly organized. It's a desk that reflects the obsessive-compulsive Shinji well. Alright, time to go. Or maybe I'll talk to you first. Or... why does it seem like that the background is still loud? I don't know anymore. Alright. Someone's hiding under the desk. Yeah, like that would happen. Can I, no? Did you catch the drama show yesterday? I did. I can't believe she was the actual culprit. That was shocking. Yeah, that dog was so dang cute. I wonder how they got to act like that. That last development was amazing. I wouldn't have expected such a twist to happen. That final scene was foul play, as if anyone wouldn't be moved by something like that. Huh? Alright, well, that was, something.
ごきげんよう。ようやく目が覚めたのですね。ですが、
However...
7ヶ月と8時間12分の遅刻です。私はあなたを過小評価するべきでしょうか？それとも過大評価していたのでしょうか？
I want to say a little bit of both. I gasped, not expecting what I saw. This girl struck up a sudden conversation without batting an eye. She started going on about me with a jarring way of speaking. To put it simply, she was an exotic girl. Her skin was brown, and her white coat had a sense of cleanliness to it. Her slender, straight silhouette felt androgynous. Still, Tsukimihara may be lax with its dress code, but does her outfit even pass as uniform? Like, did you forget to equip a few things?
聞いているのですか？感情の起伏は穏やかな私ですが、今回ばかりは制限超えです。あまりに長い待ち時間のため、サミュエル・ベケットの戯曲を検索し、単読し、考察していたほどです。
That's impressive.
私はあなたの健康を一憂し、あなたと私の置かれた状況に失望し、ひょっこり現れたあなたに憤慨中。
You're furious with me because...
しかるに、今私がどのような状態なのか、言い当てることができますか？
Judging by the vein on your head, I would say upset. Alright, to put it plainly, you're very angry. But this is pretty unusual as far as I know. This girl's never complained so much before. I've known her for a relatively long time, so I know these facts for certain. Her name is Rani the Eighth. Invited to Tsukimihara Academy as an authority in electrical engineering, she's one of the very elite. She grew up in a laboratory, so to her, a normal school life, or making friends for that matter, was new to her. I became friends with her when... That's right, when I got injured in the forest, she helped me with her knowledge. Even though Rani has a blunt personality, once one gets to know her, she's a righteous and morally upstanding girl. That said, here's that very same Ronnie, and she's quite angry with me. Why are you so upset? When I asked that,
なぜって、それはあなたがいつまでも。ご本。失礼しました。理由は明白です。あなたが時間を破ったのです。きっと。
is that really the reason?
なぜなら、私がここまで憤慨する状況は、その理由が最も適切だからです。
Very well then. Ronnie said so quite decisively. I didn't want to say this, but I have to. I told Ronnie that I don't have a clue why she's angry.
黙らっしゃい。
Shut it.
繰り返しますが、私は憤慨しています。スケジュールは正しくこなすもの。改めてください。いえ、絶対に改めさせねばなりません。それが最適かつ最善、そして最高の回。
Didn't I do that in the original Fate Extra?
不真面目なら真面目にする。節操がないのなら節操を守らせる。目が離せないのなら管理する。
See, the thing is, I don't even know if Ronnie was also in the original Fate Extra or if she's new in this particular version. It's been a while, guys.
アーティスティック。シンプルな式にこそ神は宿る。死よ、私も理解しました。失礼、用事を思い出しました。それではごきげんよう。次に会う時を楽しみにしています。
As if nothing had happened, Ronnie's hair waved as she walked past. Along the way,
ちなみに、戯曲名は五道を待ちながらです。ご存知ですか？
I become dizzy. Maybe it's the setting sun in my eyes. Come to think of it, I feel like I was talking to someone just now. Must be my imagination. Probably just my imagination. As my head starts to clear up, a familiar figure comes into view.
あれ？お前まだ残ってたんだ。部活もないのにほんと暇人だよね。人生の浪費ってそんなに楽しい？
Shinji's sarcastic as usual, but this time I sense more sting in his tone. So I started by asking him if something was bothering him.
なんだよ。別に何もないって。僕は見ての通り、いつもと同じだろ？
Man, you still sound the same to me.
それよりお前、遠坂凛を知ってるだろ？この学校で僕と釣り合うレベルの女なんて、あいつくらいだと思ってたけどさ。いやー、見かけ倒しだったよ、ほんと。
Sounds like he found some trouble with Rin Tosaka. Last time he was harshly rejected, yet Shinji's stubbornly trying to bother her again. Last time? Is Shinji the kind of person to keep making passes at someone who's rejected him? But I'm sure we've had this conversation before.
何ボケっとしてるの？あ、もしかしてお前も遠坂狙いだとか？あんな暴力女好きにすればいいさ。今ならまだ花壇にいるんじゃない？僕は付き合わないからな。
Shinji disappeared into the classroom, probably to pick up his bag and go home. I don't have anything to do at school anymore. I'd be fine to leave now. That's how it should have been. But why isn't this sense of unease going away? Before I go back, I want to visit the garden for a bit. I may be able to consult her. See Rin Tosaka at the garden. Hold on. Oh, what changed here? The girl there is the newspaper club's chief, right? She's got a mouth on her, but isn't she quite pretty? Big personality too. I take it she's advanced. I guess it must be nice having flexibility. When this all wraps up, they'll get to have another school or appearance. Our capabilities aren't even that different. Man, our God is so unfair to the point of actually being really fair. Who are you? Look who's here, Lee. It's the newspaper club's ace. Got any leads? You forgot? You're gonna be okay then? Not much time left before the deadline. I guess like last time, you'll be like, bam! All 7 of those mysteries taken out, Last time? When was last time? Alright, first let's leave. The garden is probably on the first floor and not here, but you never know. Can I get a map? Alright. Schedule's been posted. Exams. I regret even thinking about this topic. Maybe not. What's over here? Yep. All of a sudden, my feet stopped. It's not like I tripped on anything, or that someone called out and stopped me. I really just stopped for no reason at all. No. Rather than why I stopped, it's more like I was recalling why I came here. Pain rushes through my left hand. Pain rushes through my left hand when I held it up to see why. Right there was. My mind, my consciousness is coming apart. What is this? I'm scared. I'm scared. There's no headache. There's no pain. In fact, it's more like a peaceful rest. If I fall asleep just like this, how wonderful would it be? But I'm scared. There's no pain, but a fissure runs through me. It's not my disconnected mind, but my beating heart that seems to be calling out this abnormality.
あと少し待っていろ。今駆けつける。夜が行くまで己を忘れるなマスター。
The vertigo subsided in about 2 seconds. As I swing my head, I put my hand to my chest to check my heartbeat. It was beating so intensely. A vague anxiety gouging at my chest, so much to the point my heart could stop. You shouldn't be here. That conviction shoots up from my spine to the brain. Normally, strangely, the usual me would have sprinted out of the school building by now. But don't you dare forget me, Master. Right now, that anxiety I felt is more important to me. It's the voice of someone I should never forget. I have to remember them. Even if this is a world I shouldn't be in, a hell I should run away from as fast as I can. But before that, it feels like I need to at least recover the name of that voice's owner on my own. Oh, I made that much progress already. Excuse the phone ringing, guys. Once again, it just, it is what it is. Oh, I was like, what?
ちょっとそこ気楽に近寄らないでよね。あなたとは友達でも何でもないって何遍言ったらわかるのかしら。
She started yelling at me before I even opened my mouth. Through the pressure, I took a second glance at her. To put it simply, she was a flashy girl. She had a neat black leather boots and clothes that really showed off her body lines. It gave her an overall impression of tightness. Still, Tsukimihara may be lax with its dress code, but does her outfit even pass as uniform?
何よ、物珍しそうにジロジロ見て。久しぶりってわけじゃないでしょ。昨日もランチ一緒にしたし。ま、あなたが無礼なのはいつものことだけど、初めて会った時も人の顔をまじまじと。って見てるの私の足か。相変わらず節操のないルーチンね。見るなとは言わないけど、見たいならマネーよ、マネー。
The girl seems to be on the verge of grabbing me by force. Even though she's feeling so embarrassed that she's about to resort to violence, I don't panic. Because I know her better than that. Her name is Rin Tosaka. She's one of the most popular girls in the school and its highest scoring honor student. When she's quiet, she seems like quite the refined lady, but that's ruined by her headstrong and unrestrained personality, coming off as a tomboy when she opens her mouth. No, in my case, should I say it's a blessing? I don't know how many times her activeness and positivity have helped me.
あのね、近いって言ったでしょ。私とあなたは敵同士なんだから。あんまり慣れ合うと後で困るじゃない。まったく、ちょっと一緒に戦ったぐらいで簡単に心を許しすぎよ。
Enemies. Fighting together. Vin used an interesting choice of words. Our test scores aren't comparable, and we don't have any club activities to compete over, so there's nothing to fight about.
とにかく、そろそろ本番でしょ。私も自分のことで手一杯だから、あなたとの付き合いはここでチャラよ。それじゃあね、縁があったらまた会いましょう。っていうか、絶対に勝ち上がってきなさいよ。約束だからね。
In her usual manner, Rin's hair swayed as she walked past. Along the way, why am I even picking a fight with him? She said as she tilted her head. I become dizzy. Maybe it's the setting sun in my eyes. Come to think of it, I feel like I was talking to someone just now. Must be my imagination. Probably just my imagination. I must be really tired is all. My head starts to clear up. I should head for the shoe lockers now. So something is preventing me from really remembering what's going on. The flowers are blooming in all varieties of colors, as if in competition with one another. I've heard that the flower beds get switched out according to season, but I've never heard of who it was that takes care of that. Alright fellas, this seems like a good stopping point for now. I'm going to end it here for today. So far, I like the gameplay. It's like, again, it's like walking back into a game I haven't played in a while, which is true because I did play Fate Extra. And it's been like a couple of years now, and already it's feeling very familiar to me. But we'll continue on in the next one and find out what happens next. So thank you all again for watching.